Welcome to our Skillshop project, web development project, task 10, designing a responsive user profile page using HTML, CSS, JavaScript and Tailwind CSS framework. Previous videos we talk about the sign in sign up process and how we design. Now we talk about the user. It doesn't matter buyer or seller, how its user profile be created using HTML, CSS, JavaScript and Tailwind CSS. So let's move to that. This is our Skillshop. Now while logging as a buyer, it doesn't matter even a seller. So now I click on profile and you can see we have these options. We can upload any photo. In here I upload whatever. Okay, I upload this. I save changes. Okay, I have to add address line. You can see when I click save, we actually add the address line. Why? Because this is a Skillshop, right? And you can add the bio here. You can select the gender, add your 10-digit mobile number, select the country, city. In our sign up, we actually didn't give any data very well. We just give email and password for sign up, as you remember, and so that's the reason the gender and other details like city, country, address are actually missing. So you can add the in this website. You can see now we are on home PHP to user profile PHP. Now in this user profile PHP we can choose our avatar or profile picture actually and add bio, this information, and click save changes. But I have to now fill address line and etc etc, choosing this everyone. I don't want to expand this video, so this is how website look like, and I am going to show how responsive is it. This is how it looks when Galaxy S20 Android with aspect ratio. This is how look like again. We can see the footer here because we included the footer. I will show you in the code. This is how our website look for each device. So that means this is responsive, right? So our user profile is very responsive. So now we go to the coding part. Actually, in coding part we require the header and we also require the footer, header and footer both. That's the reason we can see the header and also footer in here. Okay, now let's move to the override. You can see in here the if logic in here for login, and we locate the index.php, and in here we fetch the user data. You can see this SQL. Alright, yeah, here we go. Okay, you can see the SQL query here for search the database, select ID, Fname, last name, email, active account type ID. We created tables for this, and from user where user ID, and here we can see a fetch as of here. a MySQL function, PHP function for MySQL. We use fetch as well. Of course, we are using Ajax, and we can see this code line for get results. User result, and user result number rows 0, user result fetch as of null. So we'll get 0 instead of null. And here fetch profile data, also SQL line like this, and also this line, and this fetch icon for all genders, male or female, and countries, fetch countries. That for actually this country, city, just choose your country by using drop menu. So we have to add the countries, so user can select the country. And yeah, of course, for city same, for countries, for cities, for provinces. Yeah, now we go to the avatar URL, and you can see this max w for this div class right there. This is this max w, this code for this CSS class for keep the context readable on large screens. That's the reason our profile PHP actually very responsive. And avatar section, in avatar section we have broken the profile into logical cards using like this: BG wide, rounded, LG shadow, P6. This modality makes the interface less overwhelming for the user. And basic information. In basic information, we use this grid. You can see this div class. We use this grid for we use this grid call. The grid calls 1, SM grid calls 2, gap 6. This is the core of responsive design. On mobile, it's a single column, and tables or desktop, it automatically shifts to 2 columns. Yeah, this code is actually also helpful make our website. When we go into responsive, the grid will be changed, should be changed, and have columns and gaps. So in tablets and desktops, it will automatically shift to 2 columns. So now we go to now I explain this. This is for F name, first name. You can see it's required. Last name code, and you can see input types are text for everything. And you can see in email required read only. That means we can't change it. In here, you look, I'm actually pressing my keys. I can't show my keyboard, but nothing actually. If you can hear my keyboard sound, it's actually not even let me to edit, because email is one of our primary ID. Because if user change the email, the database must be changed. It's a little bit complicated for e-commerce website. So that's the reason not give permission to read only. Read only mean user can read but can't edit. And you can see profile information here, and bio section, and only max 500 characters. And for gender, we can see this PHP function here. So for mobile, enter the 10 digit for mobile, and yeah, in here input type is tel for telephone, input type telephone tel in here, and address information we have address line 1 and 2. User only need to give one address. And for country, select the country, and ID is country ID, and same for city. Also from action we use user, and in here we can see user super role. User role is buyer, and now avatar file upload review. In avatar file upload review, when user choose a file, our JavaScript file reader immediately updates the page on the screen before they even hit save. That's for this. And also this is for country change event. We can see in HTML in this if statement, and we use get element by ID to get city ID and country ID. And this for fetch cities for selected country, because each country has different cities. Form submission here, we use fetch as for, you can see the fetch here. You can see we use get element by ID to save btn. That's mean this I can save changes. And also function for each thing. Also see a if else condition for user profile. And we have auto hide part. We also have auto hiding feature to alert box to notify users of success or failure without them having manual closing. That's the reason when I click save changes, I got message like alert, like give you a email, give you a address, something like that. Okay, that's for user profile for task 10. See you in task 11.